framing them. They said it was a mission all year. When they didn't move up to the championship division, to really prove a point. Did you guys feel like you proved a point all this season?
I feel we did. You know, we had a couple. We ended up playing 3 games that ended up being close games. But other than that, we won the majority of our games in pretty handle fashion. So I felt like we were on a mission this year. The kids worked that way. You know, from January weightlifting. You know, we were on a mission like we wanted to be a 5, and we felt a little disrespected that we won the championship and they didn't allow us to be a 5. So, you know, we were on that mission all years long. These kids really worked hard, and I feel we did prove our point, you know, being undefeated, back-to-back champions, that, you know, it's going to be tough for them to deny us that move up for this next season.
Obviously today your offense played outstanding, but can you mention your defense, especially defensive line, just clogged the middle of the entire game, kind of shut the people out?
Yeah, they did a great job, man. I work with the linemen on both sides, so, you know, and I really get after these guys, and I think they just did a tremendous job all year. You know, some of these guys who were playing on the offensive line didn't even have any football experience prior to coming to high school, so they've really progressed a lot from one year to the next, and it was impressive to watch them out there today. Like you said, defensive line-wise, I thought we stuffed them, and not just this game. I felt all year long it was very difficult to move our defensive line, and when you got a kid like Dupree Robinson playing middle linebacker, and offensive lineman can't get up to him, your offense is going to be in trouble all day long, because that kid gets sideline to sideline with the best of them in the city, from here to the kids up at the next level. You know, he does it just as good as anyone. So
obviously this is great football weather, but I mean, I think it's about 0 with the wind chill today. Were you worried about the kids at all in this?
You know, a couple of practices, you know, the weather was getting to them a little bit, but, you know, one of my new coaches, Coach Lewison, who came over from August Martin, really had a good talk with the kids one day saying, you know, there's 3 parts to football. I thought it was a really interesting speech he gave the team. You know, one part was saying is man versus nature, you know, and then it's man versus man and man versus self are the 3 phases to the game, and it's definitely true. I mean, football's the only game that starts off, you could be in the dead heat of summer playing 100-degree weather to now playing in probably 0 degrees. So I think they did a great job. I don't think they let the weather affect them, and you know, like I said, these guys have responded to any challenge they've had all year, whether it's, you know, that overtime game last week where we really had to bounce back when we were down 3 to get that score to move on, or it's a tough weather game today. These kids have been up to the challenge.
How about you with that bat today? How'd you like that?
Hey, you know, luckily this thing's waterproof, so it wasn't too bad. And it just bounced off for the most, you know? So a good thing I had this thing on, or I'd really be dying right now. But I tell you what, I'll take a Gatorade bath in the cold any day as long as we win a championship.
There was like a 3-minute time span in the first half where you guys scored 3 touchdowns on like 4 offensive plays and a couple of turnovers. You talk about that, just that little streak.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I think Dupree scored the majority of them. And just watching him run the ball today, like I said, this is his last game he's going to play here at South Shore, and he's been the reason that this program has turned around a lot, big time. Transferred here as a sophomore. The kid's been an incredible leader for 3 straight years. Going to be very difficult to replace him. And I saw the way he was running the football today. It looked like he would run through a brick wall, you know. A couple times it looked like he was caught up and he just broke through 4 arm tackles, and the next thing you know, he's gone. So we wanted to just keep feeding him the ball. And, you know, it's very windy today. You know, I think our passing game has progressed a lot from last year to this, you know, but today was just not an optimal day to throw the football. So the game plan was to stick to the ball on the ground and run it, and we were successful with that. So when he's running like that, you just got to feed the beast.
You expect this program? What do you expect? What's next? I guess. What do you expect? Do you expect to move up? Are you guys ready, even with seniors graduating?
Yes, we have some seniors graduating, but if you look at the core of our roster, we have a lot of sophomores, juniors, and even some freshmen who are on the varsity this year. And you know, not only our varsity was undefeated, but our JV was undefeated and only allowed 6 points the entire season. So I like the young kids we have in this program. And, you know, the day I took over at South Shore, my goal was to get this program right to the top. You know, I'm a very driven person, and I like to work hard. And, you know, listen, we're in Brooklyn. Listen to all the city championships every year. It's, you know, the last couple has been what? Fort Hamilton, Lincoln, Erasmus, Sheepshead's won. You know, so Brooklyn wins the majority of these city championships. Most of these kids come from Brooklyn. So I think getting that South Shore name back out there and just continuing to work hard as a program is going to help us succeed at the next level. You know, I mean, I'm very happy. Couldn't be more pleased with my first 3 seasons and how they've gone. But, you know, I look forward to bigger and better things, too. I would love to be at Yankee Stadium one day, battling the Lincolns, the Tottenvilles, and the E-Halls. And that's the goal. That's how we're going to work. You know, we're not going to move up like, oh, now we got to play these top teams and we want to be a basement dweller. We're going to do whatever is necessary to get ourselves to be one of the top schools in New York City. You know, as long as I'm here, that'll be the
Nice. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Congrats
Thank
on
you.
back-to-back.
All right, guys. Thank you.